Heyo everyone, this is Happy Animated Cafe Manager here with another Let's Play for Pokemon Shield. You'd be dumb if you couldn't find... If you got lost in the beginning and can't find Freezing Town. It's the only town in Tundra. Yeah, go down this ramp, it'll take you to the village. You know, it's just checking out for any more item balls. Hello, hello, what have we here? Another visitor. I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say, it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Ah, never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region, which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer this Freezing Town specialty as a memento. You got a Freezing Town's famed boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustration is based on the extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now, then. Oi! Over here, Nana! That's Poofy. I found it shivering outside the village and just had to bring it home. You know, I think it was just about when I found Poofy that the other strange Pokemon began appearing in the tundra. I've never seen a Pokemon like Poofy before. Maybe it'd be best to have a proper trainer to take care of it. If only I could find a dependable one. Okay, so after a certain point, she'll let you to. She'll consider letting you take care of that Cosmog. Do you like walking around together with your favorite Pokemon? Right, it's the best. Enjoy walking together all over the place. If you pick no, then you'll just walk around the tundra without your Pokemon following you around. Looks like I could buy some Moo Moo Milks. Like, seriously, they got lava cookies here. Tin of beans, big pearl. Welcome to Freezington. It must have been quite a journey to get there. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, you know. Maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir. Yes, please. Oh, quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about a trade? You bring me 8 pieces of dynamite ore and I'll give you the leaves. Oh, life is about quid pro quo. Go, or whatever that phrase was. I think it was quid quo pro. I forgot. Q quo pro. Is it Q quo po? But anyway, it translates to something for something. It's a statue of a Pokemon, but somehow it feels as if it's missing something. Yeah, you could find Beldums, Metatangs, and Metagross in the wild. Looking at all that snow is giving me shivers. Ah, here you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. I thought that rock was a loaf of bread when I first saw it. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp is it. Still, we've got a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now enough faffing about, Nana. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Around here, they've got a few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. Not to mention, a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping till we found just how much they've got to them. And here you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. It is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows, they say even chancing meetings could lead to a blissful friendships. So here's a grand adventure expedition, Chief Nana. Who, me? Obviously. Look, who do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Neo could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room pinning for her papa. God, nope, not on my watch. I never let that happen. So I'll be on the So I'll hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Yeah, ha ha ha. In other words, he's gonna let the kids do all the. He's gonna let kid do all the work while he sits on his ass keeping toasty. Which brings me to this. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. Got the expedition uniform. Ugh. Yeah, look at that. Fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nero would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need a change or have a kit, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. I've got some different colored scarves in there, so switch it up to fancy a bit of style. Here, I have these two. Got legendary clue 1. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. It's written by Peony and an old photo is attached to it. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields is in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. Legendary Clue 2. A clue about the legends of giants. It's written by Peony and has unique drawings. I mean, did Deadpool color those himself? Far into the giant's bed lies the temple where the giant stone sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. The door remains firmly shut. Let the Pokemon okay, for this clue, your Pokemon, I think you need to have a elite Pokemon holding an Everstone. Yeah, I was able to figure that out on the first try. Like, I assume I had to get like an item or something, but I had an idea of using a stone. Sunken in the sides in the side of Snowslide Slope lies the temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Walk together with living crystals of snow. The door remains firmly shut. You need Cryogonal. Fuck, I regret releasing him now. Yeah, you need Cryogonal leading your party, and you have to walk with it. In order for the door to open. Near the greens where the snow in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. I think in this one you have to whistle. Yeah, you're expected to make a sound. The door remains shut. On the distant pass of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Okay, you had to look. The door remains firmly shut. I think you're able to go inside, but you get. But once you're inside, you have to step on the on the tiles that light up on the, and it has to be in a particular pattern. It could be one pattern or the other pattern. And if you did, yeah, one pattern's for the electric legend and the other's for the dragon legend. If you choose to encounter one or the other, you will not be able to choose the other. So let's say you pick the electric legend, you're not going to get the dragon legend. Or if you pick the dragon legend, you're not going to get the electric legend. I was able to pick the electric legend and sword, so let's go with the dragon one. Next up is Legendary Clue 3. A clue about the legend of bird Pokemons written by HappyAnimaidCafeManager has a unique drawing. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Their legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedicated tele-watching. First off, why not have a look at the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it the Sacred Bonds of the Sovereign and Steed. Get used to seeing that. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. Do you want to change back to your usual clothes? Yeah, because that shit is gaudy as fuck. All set. Time to investigate the legend surrounding the Crown Tundra. I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I got a little more respect for him now that he gave me a Master Ball. This is supposed to be the one Ultra Mega Corker of Ball. Use it wherever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned that round, come back to our base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Ugh. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Yeah, there's a reason why the camera keeps focusing on that. Hey Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Wait, listen here, Chief. I got some wisdom to impart. If you could put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, to be continued, baby.